This is the first lesson on how to play the theme, first and fifth variations of vous, dirai-je, Maman by Mozart, perhaps better known as the variations on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We're going to focus in this lesson on the theme only, but before we do, just a few comments. Firstly, there are no tempo or dynamic markings in the score, so we have a certain amount of leeway as to how we perform this piece. But to start with, we're going to keep this fairly steady and rather slow. Issues like dynamics can be added in later. Secondly, there's very little in the way of articulation in the theme, but in the first variation there are slurs. Now, working backwards, that suggests that the theme should perhaps be played slightly staccato. And finally, to save on paper, you'll see that the printed music accompanying this available on the website does not print the last third of the theme or the last third of the first variation. That's because it's a straight repeat. So at the end of the theme and the first variation, it says DC, which means da capo, go back to the beginning, and then finish where it says in the music fine, or the end. Okay, onto the music. We're going to break it up into small chunks, so we'll focus just on the first 8 bars, starting with the right hand. Place your thumb on C above middle C, with your second finger on E, so that your pinky rests on A. Look ahead to bar 6, where you'll see E played twice, the first time with the index finger, then with the middle, 2, 3. This is necessary to give you enough fingers to get back to C by the end of the line. And look at the next bar with a dotted quaver, semiquaver. The rhythm of the last 2 bars goes like this. So now I'm going to play the music twice, the first time with the music on the screen and the second time with the camera on my hand. Spend some time making sure you can play the right hand securely. Rewind this lesson and play along if you think that is helpful. The left hand part is slightly harder in that it covers more notes. Start with your left hand thumb on middle C and the pinky on the C below. Immediately after playing 5-1, you'll have to put the second finger over the thumb to E. Your fourth finger should land on middle C, and your thumb can move to the F. And you'll be able to play bars 2 to 5 without any changes of position. But in bar 6, you'll need to put your thumb on middle C, the second finger and third on A and F, and then 2 on G, and then pinky on low C for the end of this. I'm going to play it twice, the first time with the music on the screen, and then with the camera on my hand. It's now time to put this together. My advice is to do this very slowly to start with, taking time to move step by step deliberately. Let me talk through this once and then you can try alongside. Starting positions. Left hand thumb ready on middle C and 5 on the C below. Right hand thumb on the C above with 4 on the G above. Remember that the challenge is to get your left hand 2 over the C onto the E. Take it very slowly and build up speed as you progress. Here's the 2 going over the top. Let's just do that once more. Now the 4 on C, highest note in each hand. 4 in the left, 2 and 4. Both 4s, both 3s, 5 in the left. And here's the other important move. The left hand thumb going on to C. And in the right hand, 2, then 3 on the same note. Both 2s on G and D. I'll do that again. 2 over the top to E. Thumb in on C. Repeated note in the right hand, 2 then 3. Now for the second part of the theme, starting with the right hand with 5 on G. The right hand part here is much easier. Note the dotted rhythm towards the end. And now the left hand, the thumb goes on E, above middle C, and the pinky on G where it stays. The thumb will move from E to D, to D, 2, 3, 1 on E, 1 on D. Here's the rhythm, the dotted rhythm, 2 and 5. Holds the 5, play 3. Then finally, as we did with the first half, we work on putting this together. So starting positions, left hand thumb on E. Remember it's going to move to D in a moment. And the pinky, the 5th finger on G. And the right hand, pinky on G. Thumb moves down. Back to thumb on E. 2 and 3, same, up, and the 3 and the 2 swap over. And you're now ready to play the whole of the theme. Keep it slow and steady to start with. But then aim gradually towards something like this.